guys, so today I am obviously going to be filming a rant video, and this is going to be about voicing your opinion on the internet. Recently I kind of had a little thing happen that kind of sparked this discussion, and I've been talking to my boyfriend about it. I've been talking about it a little bit on Instagram, and I just decided to film a rant video on it because I like filming rant videos on stuff that I get really frustrated over. So a really cool thing obviously about the internet and this kind of form of communication is that we are able to say so many different things. We're able to say things that we want to say, good or bad. And the internet is such an awesome way to communicate to one another because you can communicate on such a broad spectrum. Like, you can reach so many different people and you can do so many different things through the internet, and just by voicing your opinion, the amount of information that gets traveled through the internet is crazy. I know for me, 99% of the news that I hear or read comes from the internet. I think things like TV, newspapers, those are starting to filter out because we have this instant form of communication where we can instantly get information from point A to point B. And I think that that is fantastic, and I think that's awesome, and I think that is so cool because I have been able to learn so many different things through the internet, and just hearing everybody's opinion is such a cool thing. It's just this really cool collective group, and it's awesome how we can discuss opinions, we can discuss thoughts, and we can do that all with a click of a button. Now, obviously with that, there comes a large amount of responsibility, and that comes with its own demons as well. I mean, we all hear about hate on the internet, we all hear about all these insane internet debates, and we've all been involved in those from time to time, and that's where things start to get a little bit messy. Sometime last year, I want to say it was in the fall, I made one of my most, or I should say not one of my most, because it is just my most controversial video. I don't really have any other videos that have sparked up quite a debate as this one. I made my slut shaming rant video, and I did it because if you guys know me, you know that I'm a feminist, and you know that I am totally 100% okay with being open to that. I feel like right now the whole idea of feminism is getting so misconstrued, and I think that there are so many different people who represent feminism in a really, really negative way, and I think that there's a lot of gray area, and I think there's a lot of misconceptions, and there's a lot of people who don't understand what feminism is, what it truly at its core is. It's not, you know, women wanting to take over the world and rule men and, you know, like think that we're better than everybody else. It's just about equality. That's all it is. I don't want men to be better than women. I don't want women to be better than men. I just want it to be equal. I don't think a lot of people get that because between, I mean, just celebrities and day-to-day life, so many people that talk about feminism in such a negative light. But regardless, I made that video, and for a couple months it was amazing. It received so much positive feedback, and it really helped a lot of girls. It seemed to, you know, really get the topic out there, started a lot of discussion. It made people change their minds, and it helps people realize that they can be sending more positive energy out there, and that they can, you know, stop shaming women for what they want to do with their bodies, and similarly, you know, don't shame men for what they want to do with their bodies. That's such a personal choice, and there's so many morals and so much, you know, personal stuff that's involved in that, and I think that that's something that sometimes we try to get our own personal lives so much into, but let people's sex life be their sex life, you know? And that was kind of the main gist of the video. Well, this year, it's kind of taken a different turn. It seems like tons of men, they just sit on computers and type feminism into the YouTube search bar and just hate on every single video that has to do with that topic. But I just have gotten such a really, really wide male audience. Like, my male audience percentage has grown a lot just from that one video. And I just am getting slammed. I'm getting so torn apart by people, you know, calling me a whore, calling me a slut, saying that I'm stupid, saying that I need to shut up and, like, I deserve to be raped. You know, just these insanely awful things I don't understand how you could ever tell somebody. And it's just been constant. Obviously, I have debated taking the video down. I've debated disabling comments. I feel like I've just been through such an emotional roller coaster with this video. And I'm just, you know, I kind of get to this point where I'm like, well, is it worth it to have it up anymore? Because it's just, lately, it's just been negativity, and there's such a negative presence surrounding that entire video. And I'm like, I just don't like this. I don't want this on my channel. And it's hard for me though, because I feel like by taking it down or by disabling comments, I'm letting them win. win, and I don't want that. I want the message to be out there. And you know, this video was made, I want to say, kind of in my early stages of feminism. It was when I was kind of getting introduced to the topic and when I was starting to form opinions about it. And I feel like now my opinions are a lot more well-rounded. I feel like now I have a more clear and more concise view on those kind of things. And now I feel like I could make a video about slut shaming that's a little bit more well-rounded, where my discussions, my opinions are more, I don't know, I guess they're just kind of better. I can kind of voice them in a better way. So, and, you know, like taking down that one, refilming it, possibly doing like a part 2. I don't know. I really don't know what to do with that whole situation. The whole reason that I'm even talking to you guys about this is that yesterday I was Googling pretty and primped because I needed to go to my Instagram page, upload something at work. It doesn't really matter. Regardless, I came across this video from this guy where he took that video and he, I guess, commentated on it, but it was so mean. What he did is he like literally just played my video in his video and then would just commentate on what I was saying and would just, you know, just rip me apart, and it was awful. I only watched, I think, 1 minute of it because I was like, I'm gonna watch this, I'm gonna reel over in my head, I'm gonna start feeling really, really shitty about myself. And so I stopped after 1 minute, and of course I kind of looked through the comments because I was just curious. The comments were awful. The things that these people who have no idea who I am, what they were saying about me was just astonishing. I don't understand how you could judge a person so much just based off of 9 minutes that you know about them. I was just so, I don't know, I was just so angry and I was just so sad because these people don't know that, I mean, I've only been with one man my entire life. We live together right now. We are deeply, super, super madly in love. We plan on getting married. In no way do I fit what these men were calling me, and in no way am I that kind of a person. And it was just awful. So I went on to Instagram, I asked you guys for advice, and right now I'm in the process of trying to take that video down. I don't know. If you just want to spark a different discussion, maybe a more positive discussion, I don't know. The video, like I said, will be down in the description bar. Do with it as you please. I just don't want that out there for professional reasons, and I just think that it's just weird. I don't understand what this guy thinks he has to gain off of me because I'm just a small little beauty channel. I have under 10,000 subscribers. I am in no way powerful within my online presence. I mean, I just don't understand. I understand that people do commentate on videos and that there are reaction videos and all that stuff, and I think those videos are good. A lot of the time, those videos are done on people who have hundreds of thousands, millions of subscribers, and who actually have a strong online presence and who can make a difference. Like I said, I'm a small little beauty channel. I talk about makeup. I don't understand what this guy thought he would benefit from by just ripping me apart. And I was reading his description box and he said, you know, please don't, you know, go onto her channel, please don't bash her and try to be nice to her and stuff. Why would you even put up a video like that if you didn't want me to get any negative response? Of course people are going to be mean to me. You can't just put up a video like that, say, oh guys, please don't say anything bad about her, and not expect people to say anything bad about me. People are going to be mean to me if you put up that type of a video. It was a negative video. It negatively spoke about me, so of course people are going to hate on me. I just don't even understand what he was thinking. This guy's entire channel is dedicated to like anti-feminism, and I understand that I'm probably not going to change his mind on the subject, change my mind and make me convert to his ways, but that's fine. Can we just like not be friends and, you know, call it good? Do we really have to bash each other? He has just been tormenting me in my videos for the past couple of months now, and it's just awful. I'm just done with it. So here's the thing, voicing your opinion on the internet. Obviously, it can be a great thing. It can spark good discussions. It can change people's minds. It can do a lot of good, but it can also do a lot of bad when you are the one voicing your opinion. You're putting yourself out in such a vulnerable place and you are saying, hey, you know, attack me, whatever. And it's just really hard. I mean, we are encouraged to discuss things, encouraged to discuss our opinions, to speak freely, but it's hard to do that when you know that there's going to be negative side effects to that. And recently I've just been experiencing so much of that from this video, and it's hard for me to think, well, do I want to make another video like like that, because there are certain topics that I'd love to talk about, but I know that they might be received the same way, and I don't know if I mean, I love the good. I love the good that's come out of that video, don't get me wrong, but the bad recently has just been so tough to deal with, especially after this whole thing with this guy making this reaction video. It's just been really, really hard, and I just am at this place where I'm like, I don't know what to do with this video anymore. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Do you think that speaking your opinion on the internet is a good thing? Do you think that there's more good than bad that can come out of it? Do you think it's an awful thing? Do you think people shouldn't be allowed to voice their opinions on the internet? Do you think there should be some type of a filter on it? You know, just tell me what you guys are thinking. This is kind of funny and kind of ironic because it's a rant video about voicing your opinions, and I want you guys to comment your opinions back to me. But I want to know your guys' thoughts. Personally, I think that it's good and bad. I think that if you do it, you have to understand that you are going to get a lot of negative feedback. You might get a lot of positive feedback too. You're putting yourself into that situation where it's either going to be really great or it's going to be really bad, or like in this situation for me, it's just kind of been a mix of both. And you have to be strong. You have to have thick skin. You cannot let things get to you. And naturally, of course, they are going to a little bit, but I don't know. I like the discussion that starts. I love, you know, discussing opinions. I love talking about controversial topics. It's one of my favorite things to do. But on the internet, you know, you are just putting yourself out there in such a way that you can really be knocked down. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know again what your opinions are. I love you guys. I want to thank you guys so much for your support, and for all of you who are so positive and are so kind to me. I appreciate it more than anything. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.